Hey, what's up everybody? It's Scotty with Evel Kestriegel. It's a little cold outside, so we've been riding the gravel bike a little more because the mountain bike trails, just a little, wishy-washy right now. And with that comes some problems for me personally. I have an ulnar nerve issue in my right hand that I'm kind of right now just kind of inching along, making do with it. My fingers are getting a little weak, especially when I'm riding bikes like this when my hands are in the hoods. So I bought something interesting to try and combat that. Let's take a look at it. Whoa! Yes, this is a Cane Creek Eesilk 80 millimeter suspension stem. This thing is beautiful, but is it a real Cane Creek? Let's talk about it a little more. So usually I would not spend the $230 price tag that Cane Creek offers for this suspension stem on a bike that I ride maybe 2 months out of the year. And that is actually the case. I bought this thing for $50 and it is not used. It is brand new. Is it real? I don't know. I bought this off of AliExpress. I've only bought a few parts off of AliExpress in the past. I've never had any bad luck with them, but I've never bought anything that was branded Cane Creek like this is. Branded anything, name, brand, actually. So I was a little wary because the price is so cheap compared to what you would pay stateside for something like this. It took about a week and a half to get here, which was actually pretty fast for AliExpress. I wanted to try out a suspension stem, and I saw this. I really wanted the real Cane Creek, and maybe this is a real Cane Creek. I don't know. It's just really cheap. So let's take a close look at it because it is actually really gorgeous, and then we'll get it onto the bicycle and see how it feels. So just like when you order the real thing, maybe this is the real thing, I don't know, but you do get 4 in total of these rubber, I guess these would be the dampeners. These change the stiffness of the stem, and you have 4 options. And actually, if you order this from AliExpress, you do get 4 options with it. Again, I'm just really shocked. The build quality is crazy good. This thing weighs, it's actually pretty light feeling. I think it was 225 grams on my scale. Maybe I'll put that in here for reference. But from what I understand, it's really easy to change. You just take this one Allen bolt out, and you see it's pretty light torque, 2 Newton meters. And you just swap this out. You can actually do it on the bike, which is really cool. You don't have to take the handlebars off or anything like that. And you've got this lever here to stiffen it up. So if you run it all the way over, this is probably easier to do on the bicycle. If you run it all the way over, that is the firm setting, and then all the way this way is soft. Can't wait to get it on. Let's do it. All right, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. Love the way it looks on the bike. It's really cool the way it feels. I don't know if I can show you from the side profile. You can see it's moving. That's in the firm position. If we go to soft, you get a lot more movement, a lot easier. One thing I noticed though, just riding around the block, is with my hands in the horns, it's kind of pushing me over the front a little bit. So I'm gonna have to get the stiffer bit of rubber to put in down here. I've got it over here, I just gotta put it on. So we'll do that, and then I'll get back with you on how it feels. And one thing that kind of sucked, I have this cinch top phone mount, and I love it. I have a case on my phone, but the way that it mounts doesn't work with this knob. So I'm gonna have to get that figured out. I might have to run it in the reverse setting. I don't know, but I like this mount. I want to keep using it. So that was really easy to get out. It's just like a little wedge in here that allows the bars not to come up this way, you see, so that the bottom can drop out. So this is the rubber that came in the stem. Looks like they give you another one of those as a spare, the 3-dot. I'm guessing the more dots, the more it is stiff. So I'm actually going to go ahead and just bump up to the full stiff one. So we're going to put this one in there and see how it feels. Cool. All right, just rode around the block. It's definitely different feeling than I'm used to. I'm used to having a really stiff front end like a road bike on my gravel bike. And it's got like that movement. And the weird thing about it is you move with the hoods, which does change the geometry a little bit. I'll go out and take this thing on a gravel ride in another video, and we'll see how it feels in the long term. I don't know how much I like the handlebars moving that much. But maybe when I get it out on actual gravel, I will like it. So, but you know what? It looks good. Let's take one more look at it before we go. Is it real? Is it not? AliExpress Cane Creek special. Sorry, Cane Creek. I actually really like your stuff, and yeah. I hope that's real.